Good hunting. After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling the Pridwin. After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling the Pridwin.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelux scat off my boots.
Soon, I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own. The other squire's gonna be so jealous when I get back. I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations. Someday,
Ad Victoriam, brother.
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime. And I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep the system stable are gonna hold.
There's only one way to find.
Absolutely.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to...
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you. After all, without your help.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but...
after this, I can't wait till we start live weapons training.
Liberty Prime, back on. Line.
Let's run a basic diagnostic of him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot.
I can't believe I was...
Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. These looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine... Right now, we have him running off. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to... Before you head off to your next assignment, I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll...
You think I'll need it for my...
I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of that. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you... And thank you, Knight.
After this, I can't wait till we start live weapons training.
Man, you haven't lived until you...
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I like how you're asking me that.
And I don't appreciate being betrayed by my own soldiers. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
The data must be faulty.
The findings have been validated by multiple sources. Quinlan wouldn't have brought this to me if he wasn't 100% certain of the results. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the Paladin Dance's DNA as a perfect match for a synth they call. To make matters worse, his sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M79... I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've missed... Which means I've decided to take you at your... However, that doesn't absolve you of your... Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. Listen. I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your man. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the...
Right.
You're dismissed.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Knight, I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you... It appears that the Institute keeps exempt. As I was perusing this list, a quick DNA comparison with our own record. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a
Right.
I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty report. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth.
Sure.
I think our best approach would be to identify it. You may want to get comfortable.
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a...
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's...
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock...
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now.
Why? In too much of a... I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna... There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he... Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us...
Of course. I believe I have some information that's relevant.
Right.
Very well, then. Would you care to enlighten us?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship.
I'll take anything that gets me close.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my...
If you'll follow me, sir.
I do hope you're keeping a watchful eye on them.
Scribe Halen?
This way.
Hail, Knight.
After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling the... This way.
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, I've known Paladin Dance ever... He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he's earned my admiration, my respect. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly...
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes... Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war... It's isolated. And we're the only ones that... Just be careful.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his...
Still
Charging into a situation, guns blazing.
Everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations. I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations. Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood. Can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment. Soon I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own.
All weapon systems are go. Good shooting night. Hang on to something.
Going down. On all, it's right there.
Go get him!
Keep your eyes on the shadows. Something could be lurking there.
Wish they'd let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact I wish Maxon had sent someone, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me?
I appreciate what you're trying to do. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll...
No. I won't do it.
I can't believe you'd risk your life. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family.
You're right. How could I? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my...
Yeah, there is that little problem to deal with.
Actually, I might have a solution. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just... Now, come on.
Excuse me.
Going up.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope. Completely Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance shares the same beliefs as the Brotherhood.
Don't be so naive. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's a machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul? Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, and when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply... I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my...
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the...
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. We still have the Institute to deal with.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxim like that.
Friends take care of each other.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the con. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, if you ever need me, I'll be...
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to them. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess it. I promise you, I won't hesitate to...
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the...
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be...
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Bye.
You're one hell of a soldier. You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations. Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood. squires are gonna be so jealous when they get back. Today, it's gonna be hard to go back to controlling the prison. After this, I can't wait till we start like. Weapons.
Instruments read all clear. Preparing for takeoff. Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir. Target location.
Soon, I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own. Lancer Captain Kells said it's gonna take a lot of hard work and discipline if I want to be as good as you. It's not every day they let us squires out into the field. It's not every day they let us squires out into the field. I can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment. Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood. The other squires are going to be so jealous when I get back.
All systems go. Clear for takeoff. hunting. I'm bringing her in. Hang on to something.
Other squires are gonna be so jealous when I get back. Soon I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own. They let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me.
Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir. Bringing her in. Hang on to something.
dark.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
You're not gonna have him killed behind my back, are you?
I'm a man of my word, Knight. If he remains invisible to the Brotherhood of Steel, he has nothing to fear. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours. And congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin, I trust you won't disappoint them. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and while the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a... Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusted thrust recommended.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
Never mind. It can wait.
If you say so.
Bellonet Alpha at 93%.
Proctor.
Compensating.
Lancer Captain Kells wants to speak to you. Better not keep him waiting, Paladin.
Captain Kells.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that...
No rest for the weary.
We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then...
Sure.
Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, they're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our... If we strike them now, we should be able...
Why is the railroad so...
Even with their relatively small numbers, they've already proven to be resilient against superior forces. Worse still, they possess the capability to help. If we intend to end the synth menace, destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effect. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experiment. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or they use the robot for complex strategic calculation. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hand.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little. Its primary function is supposed... I have no idea how successful it was, but if the railroad's been using Pam for... I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be...
I think that should be sufficient information. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North. They'll provide demolition support and all the... Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Lancer Captain Kels said it's gonna take a lot of hard work and discipline.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
After this, I can't wait till we start live weapons training.
I always suspected there was something weird about Paladin Dance. Something, you know, off about it.
Joining our cause was the plot.
Wish they'd let me have a gun.
Attention! Halbert Pilot to Station Epsilon. Halbert Pilot report to Station Epsilon. That is all.
Hail, Paladin.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance?
Proctor.
Welcome back. I heard about Dance. Just know, what you did was right. Now, what can I do for you?
Let me see what you have.
Be my guest.
After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrol.
I heard that Elder Max got that scar on his face.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters that...
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. Leave that memorable bruise. There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling the Pridwood.
Taking down Paladin Dance must have been a tough order to follow.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations. Wish they'd let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me. Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood. Said it's gonna take a lot of hard work and discipline if I want to be as good as you. It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
Gun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir.
may be constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Strong go with human.
Yes, come with me.
Strong travel with human.
I just want to trade a few things.
I hope you're finding... Broadcast useful.
Hey.
Strong listening. Strong have extra meat. Take some, human.
Hey.
Need. Strong to smash something.
Hey.
Tell Strong what to do.
Heads up.
What? Strong can carry a lot.
You sure we're not gonna need that?
Hey.
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Uh-huh. Yeah. See what's wrong with...
Go over your...
Uh-huh. Just hurt all over.
I've seen worse. Better stitch you up before infection sets in, though. All done. Any other complaints?
No.
Off you go.
After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling the Pridwood.
You have no idea what it's been like scrounging around for 2 centuries with this ugly mug.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in
Wish
order
they
to
let me have
survive.
a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me.
Just once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
My systems are eager to absorb new data. I find this traveling agrees with me.
Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood.
There's no sport to spilling blood if the person has.
Howdy, General. I can patch up.
After this, I can't wait till we start live weapons training. It's not every day they let us squires out into the field. Lancer Captain Hill said it's going to take a lot of hard work and discipline if I want to be as good as you. I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations.
Minigun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir.
can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment. Wish they let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me. I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations. Other squires are gonna be so jealous when I get back. Soon I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own.
Let's do this.
No mercy. You got this, sir.
You bastards won't take us down! Just a matter of time.
Hey.
Gotta splatter your brains!
I'm hit! They got me! Just let's go.
Railroad's like a bunch of rat roaches scurrying for cover.
Come back here, man.
Damn it, over! Back up!
Threat neutralized.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
detonation pack, secured and ready, sir. The railroad's offering minimal resistance, Paladin.
Damn it! Where'd you go?
Here we go! Die! Bastards won't take us down! Whoa! You win!
Scream for mercy!
Hey.
Strong listening.
Pam.
Intruder countermeasures active. This unit is incapable of voice communication. Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
Detective Valentine.
Pam.
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
Waste my time. I wanted a fight.
Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood. After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling the Pridwin. Squire's gonna be so jealous when I get back. I can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment. Soon, I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own. After this, I can't wait till we start live weapons training. I can't wait till we start live weapons.
Bertie Bird, human machine, not for strong.
Weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunting.
Sometimes strong.
I can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
I have a situation I need
Adjusting
to
internal
report.
Balinette
All right.
pressure. Green
I'm
lights
listening.
across the board.
Never mind. It can wait.
If you say so.
After today,
Captain Kells.
it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling
It
the
appears
prison.
that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
I
The railroad was providing assistance to escape. Those sympathizers got I'm also dismayed that you were unable to recover. It was an amazing piece of pre-war technology. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the... Congratulations on another ad Victoriam.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Internal monitoring.
Hail, Paladin.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells? Ended up scraping rust off of the person's home.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
Well, this is it. Moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head... Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor.
This is going to be a short war if Prime can't move.
You aren't kidding. Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port.
Right.
Good luck, Paladin.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations. be so jealous when I get back.
So much. Strong only need hammer.
Can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment. Tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own. The other squires are going to be so jealous when I get back. Tegan just laughed at me.
I have some important work to do. Excuse me.
Fusion core reinitialized. Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory: impossible.
Brotherhood.
At Victoria.
Proceeding to target coordinates. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable. Is always worth fighting for. Chairman Chang will fall. China will fall. Red menace. non-negotiable.
I want to be the best laser rifle shooter.
Obstruction detected. Overland travel to target. Compromised. Probability of mission hindrance, 32%. Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated.
So jealous when I get back.
Probability of mission hindrance, 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated. Red Chinese victory. Impossible. We will not fear the Red Menace.
Standing down.
Night.
Stand together! Ad Victoria!
Gavel.
Keep your guard. Stand ready. Ad Victoria. Stand ready. Ad Victoria.
You were there, at the switchboard. One day, the Ensign suit's gonna kill us all, I tell you.
Hey, caretaker.
I don't know how much more I got of this.
Freedom is the sovereign right
Hey, caretaker.
of every
Oh, yeah.
American.
Hi, whatever.
Hey, caretaker.
What was that?
Memorial
Sergeant
site
Gavel.
recognized.
Night, Lucia.
Patriotism subroutines engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American.
Dr. Squire's gonna be so jealous when
I hold these truths to be self-evident that all
Mission failed. Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell. I took the first one to give him.
Is the essence of good. Communism, the very definition of evil.
Sergeant?
Keep your guard up. Stand ready. And
Accessing dictionary database. Entry. Communism. A form of government in which the state controls everything. Its people are denied freedom. Objective reached. Scanning defenses.
Sir.
Keep those synths away from Prime, soldier! Throw everything you have at them. Prime's mission must succeed. This is it, soldier. Give it everything you've got. Keep those synths away from Prime, soldier!
What the heck? What was that?
Scanning results. Negative. Obstruction depth 5 meters. Opposition, sand, gravel, and communism. Tactical assessment. Reach compound to restore democracy. Warning. All personnel should move to minimum safe distance. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
Gavel.
Obstruction eliminated. Ground units initiate directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Hey.
In my experience,
Sergeant.
stand ready. And Victoria.
Don't worry, we'll get this machinery under control.
Damn. Barrels. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Hi.
Sense, F-E-V.
Elder Maxon.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Attach it to the reactor, and it can be detonated remotely from a safe distance. It will be more than enough to annihilate the Institute in its entirety. Ingram, you're to remain here and teleport us out when the job is done. Get that thing working.
Elder Maxon?
Let's get this done, Paladin.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
This is the Institute? I'm disappointed. I expected more from them.
Institute, you must be destroyed.
Huh?
Something's out there.
Stop right there!
Movement detected.
No controls, no supervision. Technology run amok.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
In and out, Paladin. We make this fast and precise.
Detected.
Help me!
Who's there?
Right here!
Weapons cold.
Wait, what was that? Initiated.
Target
Damn it!
do anything stupid.
Mission accomplished.
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the Advanced Systems Division. Only, you can't reach it. The security override can only come from the Director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
Jammed.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got...
What's happened to you?
Oh, don't pretend to care now. You had your chance to help me. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Tell me then. Under what right?
I just want to watch this play.
It's hard to believe. Well, none of it matters now. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret?
Sean.
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Help me. And I promise.
Very well. The terminal behind me. That will disable some of... Now go.
Sean.
You've doomed humanity. There's nothing more to...
Are you in any pain?
Yes, of course.
Uh-huh.
Just... get out. There's nothing more to say.
Sean.
It's too late.
Son.
You've doomed humanity. There's nothing more to say.
I'll see you in hell.
Along with the rest of the Commonwealth. You've doomed humanity. There's nothing...
Sure. Sean. I'm sorry that it's come to this. Yes.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
Well done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor. I am happy to report that reinforcements have arrived.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR1. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank you for your cooperation. Evacuation order issued. Failure. Thank you for your cooperation. Hostile sensor attacking.
No one can be
Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1.
strong.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hostile life form.
Attention all personnel.
For the brotherhood!
Thank you for your cooperation.
Search the area.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank you for your cooperation.
We're gonna this place back to hell.
Easy now. Hands up.
Did not care. Things ours now.
We'll make the Institute pay for their crimes.
Hello?
Curious.
I am acquainted.
Hacking this is beyond me.
I will find you.
I don't have time for games.
Okay.
Someone there. I'll find you.
burn these sets to the ground.
Puny human needs strong.
We're with you, sir.
Let's get this done, Paladin.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
In and out, Paladin. We make this fast and precise. This place to its fate. Proctor Ingram, do you copy? Our mission is complete. I need you to transport us out of here immediately. Proctor Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sorry, Elder, I would, but...
Attention all personnel.
This child showed up. He claims to be the Paladin's son, sir.
1YR31.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Why did you call me Dad?
What? You're my father.
Uh-huh. Who told...
What do you mean?
Sure. Oh, this is just what I need right now.
I'm not a baby. And the only help I need is to get out of here. Now...
Attention
really?
All personnel.
Do you mean...
Evacuation order issued. Authorization.
What? You don't...
No, I told you. What I mean is, thanks.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points.
All right, Ingram.
Your cooperation.
Fire it up.
Everything looks green. System's warmed up and ready to go if you are.
The relay works?
Don't worry. Got this thing all figured out.
Attention all
Not just yet.
All right.
Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right, Ingram. Fire it up.
Everything looks green. System's warmed up.
Attention all personnel.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin. I'm going to send you and Elder Maxon directly to the detonation site. I'll make sure the kid gets some new clothes and reaches the airport safe. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a...
Right.
Looks like your work here is done, Paladin.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31.
Dr. Ingram has assured us that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button, and you not only defeat our enemy, you restore order and decency to the Commonwealth. It's time, Paladin. The Institute and their synth abominations must be eradicated.
Elder Maxon?
The detonator is primed and ready. Proctor Ingram has assured me that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button, and you not only defeat our enemy. It's time, Paladin.
Right.
Do it, Paladin. Make the Institute pay for its crimes.
This is it, Paladin. Make us proud. Finally, the Institute's reign of terror is coming to an end. How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous. My duty shift was long. I'm glad I'm making a difference.
It'll be an honor watching you throw that switch, Paladin.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Elder Maxon.
You've done an exemplary job here, Paladin. Without your unwavering loyalty to our cause, this victory would never have been possible.
So we've won?
Absolutely, brother. The Institute has been wiped clean from the face of our world. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth and begin one anew.
I think we've done enough damage already.
This victory was but the beginning. We still have a long road ahead if we're to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth, but this is neither the time nor the place. Return to the Pridwin, and we'll decide what... I'm too busy to speak right now.
You've done a heck of a job, Paladin. At Victoria.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
Mass fusion is still secure, sir.
Scribes are still combing the building for tech. This place is a gold mine.
Hey.
We're still running into synth patrols, but it's nothing we can't handle. Don't worry. We'll hold this site for as long as we can. Mass fusion is still secure, sir.
Scribes are still combing the building for tech. This place is
And not need things, we take!
Hey.
Yes, human. Take meat. Make humans strong.
How's it going?
Institute smashed. Strong tell brothers great story.
What's on your mind?
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
That's all.
We're still running into synth patrols.
Excuse me.
We're still
But
running
it's
into
nothing we
synth
can't
patrols, but it's nothing we can't handle.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate.
Heads up.
What do you need?
Hey.
Mass fusion is still secure, sir.
Understand? You are hiding because you fear death.
Critically damaged.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you. Captain Kells.
As I expect Elder Maxon has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. There are still super mutants and ferals to be dealt with, as well as any remaining synths that escaped the blast. It's our hope that you will continue serving with the Brotherhood and assist us with eradicating these threats.
There are still synths left in the Commonwealth?
Unfortunately, yes. The Institute maintained exploratory patrols, scouting teams, and other autonomous units that are scattered throughout the wasteland. Now that their headquarters has been eliminated, they may be in hiding, or worse, conspiring to regroup for a counterattack.
In light of your service, Captain Kells and I both feel you deserve unique recognition for your contributions, both past and future. It's with great pleasure and the utmost respect that you are hereby granted the title of Sentinel. This is the highest honor a Brotherhood soldier can achieve, but we both felt strongly that it was well-deserved.
In addition, we'd like to present you with this jetpack modification for your power armor. The Brotherhood has few of these devices in its possession, but we feel you've earned the right to utilize one of them. Congratulations, Sentinel. It's an honor to be serving with you.
Would I be the only Sentinel in the Brotherhood?
In our division? Yes. There hasn't been a It's a position that commands a great deal of honor.
You better watch it, Maxon. I'm only one step away.
Indeed. I'll be certain to watch my back. So, Sentinel, for the first time since we've met, I have no... From this moment forward, you will decide which missions you undertake. Captain Kells and the personnel at the Cambridge Police Station still possess numerous operations. Where you go from here is up ad victoriam, Sentinel.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
Never mind. It can wait.
If you say so.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right.
Elder.
Yes, Sentinel?
How can I continue?
Speak to the crew. I'm certain that they have plenty of... Is there anything else?
Are synths still a threat?
Though the Institute has been destroyed, even with their command structure destroyed, they present a significant threat. Did you have any other questions?
What are my responsibilities as a Sentinel?
I need you to set an example for... Collect technology, exterminate abominations of nature, and bring... Our ideals are what define us, Sentinel. Was there anything else you need to ask?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well. Then I suggest...
Brothers and sisters, I will make this brief. I wish only to say thank you for all your hard work and dedication in the defeat of the Institute. Our sacrifices have been great, but thanks to all of you, we stand today in a Commonwealth free from the grip of madmen. Tomorrow always brings another battle, but thanks to all of you, we have won today. Ad victoriam, brothers and sisters.
Hey, Sean.
Dad, I was so worried. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute?
We had no choice, Sean.
That's awful. I thought they were nice. As long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me, right?
Oh, Sean.
I don't know. You're busy. Just make... Oh, before I forget. Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen.
Sean, do you want to get out of here? Go live somewhere else with me?
Oh. Okay, well, maybe some...
Sean, do you want to get out of here? Go live somewhere else with me?
Okay.
What's new, kid?
Hey, Dad, can you do something for me? Next time you're out doing stuff, can you look for something? I want to try... If you could find me a hot plate, I bet I can make something really...
Ah, look at that.
I'll try to make you something really good. I hope it's useful. Maybe if you can't do anything. Thanks again, Dad. For a monster, your friend seems pretty nice. The others were talking about some creature. I thought I saw it. Maybe. I hope the radio beacon brings more people. I can't wait to hear their stories.
Quinlan?
That's quite the crater you've manifested in the...
I'm glad you're impressed.
There's no need to be modest. Your actions have proven to the people of the Commonwealth. That's quite an accomplishment. Well, I've already... If you still wish to procure technical documents...
Cade?
Feeling any after effects from the Institute?
What?
Well, you did a hell of a job out there. Getting Prime built and then leading him right up to the Institute. Anyway, as long as you're feeling fine, ad Victoriam.
Congratulations, sir, on the promotion to Sentinel.
Doctor.
Well, it appears you got what you wanted. The Institute's destroyed, and everyone...
I think I deserve a little praise.
Maybe. That remains. But even if you did, the fact of the matter is that innocent people died because he kept preaching that the Institute was playing God for creating... Well, you know what? Maybe he should take a look in the mirror, because...
Right. Don't you think they needed to...
Oh, God, now you're starting to sound like Maxon. You know, I actually convinced myself that you were using Liberty Prime as leverage. This is the second time I've let the Brotherhood betray me, and I don't intend for there to be. I've already told Proctor Ingram that I'm through working on Liberty Prime.
Sure.
I'm going to work on my own projects in peace. So from now on, I suggest ad Victoriam, Sentinel.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
The Institute is gone. There's nothing more to talk about. Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking. Instead of celebrating, perhaps we should mourn for the innocents who died in the Institute.
Proctor Tegan.
I know I'm not the first to say this, but I appreciate...
You don't sound like you appreciate...
This victory cost us a lot of lives. There was this one pilot in particular. I've been on this ship long enough that I watched him go from a... Every day, after his duty shift, he'd come back here. I remember the day Kells put him in command of a vertibird. He ran right... I told him to keep it, but he insisted. He said I was his friend.
Go on.
Right? Some punk with a rocket launcher got lucky. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. It's not really... I guess I just wanted to show you that there's two sides to every victory. Those who live to revel in it, well, I think... Here, I want to give you... I hope the gesture means...
Proctor Tegan.
Well, if it isn't our very own Sentinel.
Set me up.
Got some choice...
Excuse me, Scribe Naraya.
Do you realize that by destroying the Institute, you provided me with...
All right. I admit it.
Really? Well, the detonation of the Institute's reactor, undoubtedly. There hasn't been an atomic explosion of this magnitude in quite a long time. The prospect of watching what this immense concentration of radiation does. You've done a great In any event, I'm certain you need to get back. Thanks again for providing... Be careful out there, sir.
Attention! Halberd pilot to Station Epsilon. Halberd pilot report to Station Epsilon.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
I saw the Institute explode from up here.
What brings you to me today?
I'll take a look.
That's some choice weapon.
Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood. After this, I can't wait till we start live weapons training.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling the Privet.
I hope I live long enough to next triumph. May the Institute's fall be a lesson to anyone who risks tampering with our humanity.
let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me. Wish they'd let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me.